Good morning. How are you this morning? I was trying to get in a spot where you could see what was behind me because this morning it's a cold morning. It's snowing out, and it actually looks like behind me like the sun is out, but it's really not. It's snow, and it's making it bright on the camera screen, but it's kind of not a bright, happy day. It's a happy day because every day is a happy day, and every day I get to see you guys makes me happy. So it's a happy day, but the weather is not a happy kind of weather. That's what I meant when I said it's not a happy day. Because, well, some people like snow. And if my son was here, because he loves snow, he is a person that just loves the outside, and he loves snow. He loves all the winter activities, and he skis, and he just loves it. So it wouldn't matter if it was snowing in the middle of the summer. My son would say, "Yay!" And the rest of us are saying, "Boo!" No, I love snow too, but I'm ready for sunshine. So anyway, I've already had my cup of coffee. I'd like another one, but I'll wait till after I read the story to you. But this morning I thought, if you're reading this in the morning, and maybe you're not, maybe you're reading it at lunchtime or listening to it at lunchtime, or maybe you're listening to it after dinner. Whenever it is that you're listening to this story, one of the things I'd like you to do this time is get cozy. Maybe you're cozy all the time when you're listening to Mrs. Wright read, but this morning, especially this morning, you need to get cozy. Get a little blanket or a pillow or a stuffed animal so that you're nice and warm, because along with the snow, it gets colder too. So it is colder outside. So I want you to be nice and cozy warm. I picked this spot because I was hoping that you could see, but that's my porch out there, and you definitely cannot see the snow. So let's just walk over here a minute and see if we go to my front door. Well, not really my front door. It is a front door, but not the front door. Silly Mrs. Wright. Let's see if you can see. Can you see outside? Can you see that it's snowing? I don't know what part of my yard you're seeing out there, but that's the part by the front of the house. Let's walk and see if we can go towards the back of the house. We'll try a different window and see if this window would let you see. Let's see. Let's see if you can see out this window. Maybe you can see it better this way. Can you see it better this way? Oh yeah, it's snowing. Now you know why I want you to be cozy when I'm reading to you, so that you're nice and warm and cozy, because I'm going to get nice and warm and cozy in just a few minutes too. So we'll come back over here and sit, because this will hold the camera up so I can read to you. Okay. Are you cozy yet? Are you in a cozy spot? Okay, good. So we are going to read The Nose Book. And it's not written by Dr. Seuss, but it is one in his series. Okay. There's the spine. There's a little tear on my book. The Nose Book. And what kind of pages are we going to have when we open it up? Let's find out. Oh, look it. I don't think we've had one of these pages in our book before. But I know we haven't. This page right here, it says, "This book belongs to." So some books have a page like this in it. And you could put, like I would write, "This book belongs to Mrs. Wright." I could put that, or I could put your name in there if this was your book. And here's a title page. Do you think there's more than one? Let's see. If you guessed two, you are right. And what about a dedication page? Who thinks there's a dedication page in this book? We shall see. Nope, no dedication page. It gets right into the story. Everybody grows a nose. We'll see if I can read it backwards. I might have a hard time. We'll see. I see a nose on every face. I see noses every place. Face and place are what kind of words? Rhyming words. Who is talking in this story? Who's saying I see a nose on every face? Here he is, this little guy right here. I'm not sure if he's a dog or a bear or what kind of animal is he. He kind of looks like a dog. You see all those silly noses? Do you have a favorite? If you have a favorite, I want you to point and touch the nose that you like and see if it's the same nose that Mrs. Wright likes. Did you touch it? There's mine. I like that nose. It's kind of silly because it's not really what an elephant nose looks like. A nose between each pair of eyes. I have a nose between my eyes. You have a nose between your eyes. And he's got a nose between his eyes. A pair means two. So 1, 2. 1, 2. I have a pair of eyes. You have a pair of eyes. And he's got a pair of eyes. Noses, noses, every size. Eyes and size are rhyming words. They grow on every kind of head. They come in blue and pink and red. I like the red nose. Some are very, very long. Look at this guy. Do you know what he reminds me of? The fox in Gingerbread Baby. Remember what he did? He was licking his chops and the gingerbread baby heard him, and so he ran away. That's what saved him, because this fox was sneaking up behind him. Remember that? Some are very, very strong. Elephants' noses are different, aren't they? They can wrap around a tree like that. And look at, he's strong. He broke that right in half. Everywhere a fellow goes, he sees some new kind of nose. Look at all those different noses. This guy has 2 little parts to his nose. Oh, no words on that page. Look at all those noses. This one looks like a saw. Here's a little snail. Look at his nose is all bendy. Look at the turtle. He's cute, isn't he? Oh, look at the little seahorse down here. He's got a different kind of nose, too. A nose is useful after all. Some play horns and some play ball. You know what I see in that little guy right there? He's plugging his ears. He's got his hands over his ears. So this must be really loud. One of our friends, when we get too loud in class, he does that. He doesn't like it when we're too loud, does he? No. A nose is good for making holes in trees. When you're outside, you ever hear the woodpecker in the woods tapping on a tree? I have. Matter of fact, when I took Carmen and Coco for a walk the other day, I heard one. I looked for them, but I couldn't find them. And roofs and barber poles, those woodpeckers do that. Whoa, that was Callie landing on the table. She wondered what I was doing when I was doing that. Maybe I can get her to come over and say hi. But sometimes noses aren't much fun. They sniffle. They must have colds. They've got Kleenex. I hope none of you are using I hope you're using a Kleenex if you need it, but I hope none of you have the sniffles and need to have a Kleenex. Remember, Mrs. Wright always tells you, if you're going to sneeze or cough, you cough into your arm or your elbow, and you always get a Kleenex and wipe your nose, and then what do you have to go do? Wash your hands. I hope they're washing their hands when they're done. They get burned by sun. Oh, goodness. I would not want my nose burned by sun. However, I would like the sun out. That would be nice. And the warmth of the sun. A nose gets punched. Ouch. And bumped on doors. And bumped on walls. And bumped on floors. Oh, goodness, I would not want my nose punched or bumped. How about you? No, that would hurt. No, thank you. Sometimes your nose will make you sad. Sometimes your nose will make you mad. What is his feeling? What do you think he's feeling? I think so too. I think he's sad. His mouth is telling us he's sad. And then it says, but we must be missing a page. We were. I was going to say that. Okay. We missed a page. Uh-oh. But just suppose you had no nose. Then you could never smell a rose. Oh my, you would be only having 4 senses instead of 5. We smelled a rose in yesterday's story, and now he can't smell one in today's. That's not good. Oh boy. You couldn't smell. Let's see. If you just suppose you had no nose, then you could never smell a rose or pie or chicken a la king. You'd never smell a single thing. King, thing, rhyme. Rose, nose. They rhyme. That would be sad if your nose did not smell. Do you know there are some people who can't smell? Their noses don't smell. Even though they have a nose, it doesn't smell. Look down here at the food he's got down here. So I was thinking when I saw that right away that you need to be a risk taker today. Have whoever's home with you make something that you haven't tried and be a risk taker today. You might be surprised. And one more thing. Suppose no nose. Where would all our glasses sit? Oh, they'd all fall off. Just think of it. glasses, they'd fall off if we didn't have a nose. They'd be sitting down here like this. That would not be good. Then it would be hard to talk. Or I'd have to wear them up here like this. And my eyes aren't up there. So it wouldn't help me, would it? If I had no nose to hold my glasses. I see somebody in this picture that I like because he's doing something we did yesterday too. Which one is it? He's winking. Can you wink? Right eye, left eye, blink. Right eye, left eye, blink. What does that say? And just why everybody grows. And that's, I have to put my glasses on. And that's why everybody grows between his eyes, some kind of nose. That's right. Everybody needs a nose between their eyes, their pair of eyes. And that's the end of the story. I was hoping that Callie was going to come over so that I could hold her up. Callie! Where are you, Callie? Do you want to come and say hi to our friends? She doesn't look like she's over here. I thought I'd get her to get in the picture, but I don't see her. So anyway, I'm going to put this back in my hair for a minute. I'm going to read some more stories to you, and we're going to see if I can put them in different places for you to read, and have one whenever you want to read, have Mrs. Wright read to you. We can read a story. So remember too that I said if there's any different kind of book that you would like for me to read, that I will read you different kinds of books too. I don't think that we're going to continue with Dr. Seuss for next week. Because I have a lot of different other books, and we were going to do a lot of different things at school. So I'm trying to figure out how I could do those same things with you, even though you're not at school. And who knows when we'll get back together. I hope it's soon, but I definitely miss you. I'm glad that I can see you at home, and I'm glad that you can see me at my home. And tomorrow or one of these days, maybe we'll walk through so you can see my house and where I'm sitting. I'll show you. But today I have to hurry and get to my daughter's house so that I can send this video to you, because I can only send it from her house. I can't send it from my house anymore. So there's so much stuff you have to do to be able to do that. And Mrs. Wright's house doesn't have a way to do that. So I'm going to go visit Becca again. And even though it's cold and snowy outside, I don't want to have to go outside, but I'm going to, because I want to get books to you. So be good, make good choices, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.